Jana and Jeremy were scared to tell their kids about third pregnancy. Here's why. Jana and Jeremy are two of the rare stars from the Duggar news family who get lots of love and admiration. Despite the scandals and controversies trailing the family, they made it a thing to speak their truth in front of the viewers. So viewers have been supportive of the couple breaking free from the shackles of toxic conditioning that came with IBLP. In a new post, Jana recently announced that she is expecting her third child. Everyone in the Vuolo family is very excited to welcome another member. In Jana and Jeremy's recent podcast, they often talk about their current pregnancy journey. This time around, they shared the fear that surrounded them when they wanted to tell their daughters about their third baby. Why is that? All Duggar news followers must know by now how Jana and Jeremy Vuolo are celebrating. A few weeks ago, they announced they were pregnant. They did so with a YouTube vlog and uploaded a wholesome photo shoot. They have also been talking about their third pregnancy through their podcast. Jana shared how she surprised her husband with the news. She had packed her positive pregnancy test in an Amazon box for her husband to open. So Jeremy was speechless when he found out about Jana's pregnancy. While it was something they had been expecting for a while, he was still shocked regardless. Amidst all this, the couple also expressed their fear while telling their kids the news about another baby. To keep Duggar news followers in the loop, Jana and Jeremy have a podcast. They often talk about a lot of things there. Lately, they have been discussing their third pregnancy for a while now. They admitted how they decided to wait for a long time before telling their daughters, Felicity and Evangeline, about their third pregnancy. Jana revealed how their daughter Felicity, who is 6, is an extra extrovert. It means that she could be walking by a stranger and giving them the news. The couple feared that the little one would tell every single person in her school. So they ended up coming to the conclusion that they will tell their girls right before they announce the news publicly. They did so with a photo shoot. So Jana and Jeremy decided to get matching denim jackets for their girls with the words "Big Sis" written on the back of it. While Felicity was jumping with joy because of the news, Evangeline, who is just 3, didn't know what to do and appeared confused. But Jana is positive that their daughters will love the little one. Jason Duggar from 19 Kids and Counting On has had quite an interesting turn of events lately. Duggar news followers were expecting him and his partner, Maddie Grace, to tie the knot by spring. But they surprised everyone by having a fall wedding instead. They had all their near and dear ones gather at the ceremony and had over 300 wedding guests. Since then, Jason and Maddie have also announced their plans for the future after starting their newly married life. The latter is a resident of Tennessee with friends and family living in the same place, as well as Nebraska. But the couple made the decision to move to Arkansas after all. They wish to renovate Jason's property for them to be living together there in the past few years. Duggar news followers have heard a lot of cases about some of the Duggar siblings, especially Josh. But they didn't expect Jason Duggar to make it to the list. He works as a contractor, and the plaintiff accused him of having an illegal contracting license. While Jason had requested the court to dismiss the lawsuit and remove him from it. Madison Holding, the place where Jason works, also denied the claims. They mentioned how they followed every bit of the contract while dealing with the plaintiff. It turns out the star had no direct contact with the latter. So far, the court has not responded to any of it. However, Jason now has plans to renovate his place for his new wife, Maddie. Will he be able to do it with an alleged illegal contracting license? When it comes to real estate, renovations, and contractors, the Duggar family has many members who are in this line of work. One of them is Jason Duggar. As per Thiessen, he has been renovating and revamping his current residence. It's worth $37,000 and in Arkansas, like the rest of this family. Details say that the place has been under construction since June 2024. Duggar news followers have been predicting that Jason is putting all these efforts into making the place more habitual for his new wife, Maddie Grace. The house sits on 28 acres of land and is a single-family home, which is one story. Pictures of the property from June 2024 reveal that building material has been surrounding it for a long time now. During their interview, Jason and Maddie Grace were positive about starting their new life in Arkansas. So it's likely that they are undergoing renovation to make the place more residential for a newly wedded couple. The former child star works as a contractor in photos the former 19 Kids and Counting star shared on Instagram. She and Jeremy can be seen holding up ultrasound photos in front of their daughters, 6-year-old Felicity and 3-year-old Evangeline. Both girls are wearing matching denim jackets that read "Big Sis" on the back and alphabet patches. And this was the moment they found out that a little brother or sister was on the way. And according to what she told people, that was mostly because she knew they'd be too excited to keep it to themselves. She knew Felicity would tell every single person at school. Part of that is because we have a 6-year-old who is a total extrovert and will be walking by a stranger and tell them the news, Jinger said. And so we thought, you know what? We're going to tell the girls pretty soon, but we're going to wait until closer to the time that we announce to tell them. And though we can't see their faces in the photos that Jinger has shared so far, since she and Jeremy like to keep them off of social media, it is easy to see the excitement in these pictures. We planned to get family pictures to announce the pregnancy and thought that would be the best time to let our girls know about their new sibling on the way. We got Felicity and Evangeline each a denim jacket with the words, "Big SIS" on the back. The photographer captured the sweet moment when they realized what those words meant, she said. Felicity is an experienced big sister already, so it's no surprise that Jinger said she was jumping up and down in excitement. But at 3, Evangeline might have needed some more time to adjust to the news and process it, since she wasn't quite sure what to make of the news. According to what Jinger and Jeremy told people, they don't know if they're having a boy or their third girl. They say they will be happy either way. Their baby-to-be is due in March, so we will soon find out if Felicity and Evangeline are getting a new baby brother or sister. What an exciting time for their Counting on alums Josiah and Lauren Duggar are one of the married couples in the Duggar family who are no longer active on social media today. The two wiped out their social media and never went back. The reason behind it remains unclear. However, some fans think it has something to do with all the rumors about them being an arranged couple. It also appears a Reddit thread found another hint that may further prove the speculations. Keep reading to see what it was. Josiah and Lauren only appear at family gatherings and other occasions, which several Duggar kids document. One of them was during Joanna Duggar's vlog last year, in which she spent time with all of her sisters. The Counting On alum shared a glimpse of her brother Josiah working on a laptop. Josiah works as a contractor, a pilot, and a car dealer. Unfortunately, he no longer shares updates about his career. Some Redditors discuss throwback photos from Josiah and Lauren Duggar's wedding. The photo shows the couple's first kiss. Josiah jokingly wiped his lips after kissing his wife while in front of her dad. However, Lauren's father appears displeased by it, staring at Josiah and seemingly holding back. This made some Redditors speculate that the speculations about their arranged marriage are true. Her dad always rubbed me the wrong way. Like a Jim Bob Duggar 2.0 kind of way. It's just creepy. He is wiping his mouth after the kiss, as a joke I'm guessing. And Mr. Swanson is not pleased. No one will ever convince me this wasn't an arranged marriage. No one will ever convince me he wasn't repulsed by her. And she's not repulsive, just not who he's attracted to. There was an article about it in one of the gossip rags around the time they got married. It said Boob and Swanson arranged it because both kids were difficult, emotional, and a bit rebellious. I think it's pure luck that they get along well, and the marriage seems to work. Josiah and Lauren also made headlines after reports claimed that they welcomed a third baby behind cameras. Photos of a mysterious child being carried by the married couple later surfaced. It was also revealed that the baby's name was Ezra Duggar, and he was born in May 2022. Ezra is the only son of the married couple. Unfortunately, it seems the Duggar family has no intentions of sharing more details about Josia and Lauren Duggar's growing family. Counting on alum Josie Duggar is one of Jim, Bob, and Michelle's rarely seen daughters today. The 14-year-old was born prematurely, making her the most fragile among the siblings. She's been dealing with multiple health conditions, but it doesn't stop her from being one of the most joyful kids in the family. Many were also surprised when Josie appeared at her sister Jinger's IG post. Keep reading to see the photo. Jinger recently took to Instagram to share photos from her reunion with the Duggar family in Arkansas. The Counting on alum flew back to her family to attend Jana and Stephen's wedding last month. She took the opportunity to spend some time with them. Jinger even shared a rare glimpse of her mother, Michelle, who appears to have lost so much weight. According to Jinger, they ate so much food while she was in Arkansas, adding that she had a lot of sweet time with her family. Jinger also shared a rare photo with her sister, Josie, during her short vacation in Arkansas. The Counting on alum cuddled with her youngest sister in the photo. She didn't say much about Josie, but many were surprised to see how big she has become. Others even mentioned that she's looking more mature today. Josie looks so grown up. All the Duggar girls are absolutely beautiful. Is the small girl Josie? I haven't seen her in forever. I love how some of the talk video guys were invited. You all grew up with a few through the years. How did that happen? She's grown. During the show, it was revealed that Josie was born a micro-preemie, meaning that she could live her life with long-term health conditions such as cerebral palsy, blindness, and deafness. She has been very lucky in that way so far, it seems. In 2014, TLC documented a scary moment when Josie suffered a seizure. Josie spent 6 months in the ICU when she was born. One of the first complications the Counting on alum suffered was bowel perforation. At this point, Josie Duggar appears to be doing well in life. But many fans worry about who will look after her after Jana leaves the big house to move to Nebraska with her husband, Stephen Wisman. Counting on alum Jana Duggar is back with a new vlog after all the celebrations following her marriage with Stephen Wisman. The 34-year-old previously revealed that she's moving to Nebraska with her husband. She said they already have a small house that Stephen purchased a while ago. But Jana surprised many after giving her fans a tour, showing how huge the property was. Keep reading to see the vlog. According to property records, Stephen purchased a 5-bedroom home in May 2023 for $275,000. It's located in northwest Lincoln, Nebraska. This also means the two already have a home waiting for them before marriage. Many Counting on fans are also impressed by Stephen's background, which allowed him to buy property with ease. He came from a musician family and often traveled with them to perform. Stephen is also a pilot, and fans are excited about his future travels with Jana. According to property records, Stephen purchased a 5-bedroom home in May 2023 for $275,000. It's located in northwest Lincoln, Nebraska. This also means the two already have a home waiting for them before marriage. Many Counting on fans are also impressed by Stephen's background, which allowed him to buy property with ease. He came from a musician family and often traveled with them to perform. Stephen is also a pilot, and fans are excited about his future travels with Jana. During the same vlog, Jana shared a rare glimpse of her dad, Jim Bob Duggar. He helped his daughter build her house in Nebraska along with his younger kids, especially his daughters. The Counting on alum can be seen as happy and very supportive of his daughter and Stephen. Jana Duggar has yet to share the final finish of her house, but she already has an edited concept of what it would look like, which is a modern finish with a wooden touch.